The classic naval warship game launches on Netflix with a boatload of new features and enhancements. Hasbro's iconic two-player strategy game is now on Netflix, but this latest take on the tactical classic isn't like the Battleship you grew up with. Retaining the core appeal of the original, the game night staple goes full throttle on the streaming platform, introducing fresh ways to play, explosive special effects, and Netflix-specific features that'll have players sinking ships or getting sunk right from their mobile device. Whether you've been engaging in tabletop nautical warfare since you were a tyke or you're a new Navy recruit, you'll want to pull up anchor and dive into this new version of the beloved board game. Free of both ads and in-app purchases, Battleship is available for download right now. Here's everything you need to know. For untested admirals or those who favored Monopoly during their formative years, Battleship is a turn-based tactical game that pits two players against each other in warship battles. Each captain strategically places a fleet of 5 military vessels, choosing from small patrol boats to the titular titans of the sea, on one side of the grid-like board, which the other player can't see. As the battle begins, the pair of challengers go back and forth trying to guess where their opponent's ships are anchored. Correct calculations not only reveal the craft's approximate location and orientation, but also land a direct hit, threatening their ability to stay afloat. With a target's general position identified, the attacker can adopt a more discerning approach, strategically unleashing projectiles near the ship until its exact position is pinpointed. Shots are refined to finish the job, sending the boat to the ocean floor and removing it from its fleet. The Netflix version of Battleship retains the original's core rule set and captures its craft capsizing thrills, but enhances the experience with some fun tweaks. For starters, the action is far more fluid and fast-paced, thanks to players being allowed more moves per turn. While the classic version of the game allows each player just one shot, you can now unload 3 broadsides before your challenger retaliates. Brand new weapons flesh out your offensive tactics even further. Rather than just volleying single projectiles, you'll have more powerful death dealers at your disposal, like a double-firing drone or a hull-obliterating missile rain, which works as advertised, letting you deal more damage with each strike. Taking out an entire boat in one fell swoop from air support never gets old, but such tactics can't be exploited either, as these ocean-clearing armaments must recharge after each use. Played by online competitors, the game packs an absorbing progression system, which sees you adding these new toys to your arsenal by ranking up after matches. Reducing enemy ships to heaps of smoking scrap also yields rewards, like currency to be invested in cosmetic improvements and other elements that encourage players to personalize their experience. Of course, deciding how to spend those hard-won riches isn't easy, as new avatars, ship styles, cheeky captain monikers, Seagull Hater is a favorite, and other customizable options compete for your accrued coins. Battleship on Netflix gives the classic board game a significant glow-up, ratcheting the immersion with slick graphics, cool effects, and explosive audio cues that let you know when you've scored a direct hit. While watching your target go down in smoke and flames is endlessly satisfying, even missed shots are entertaining thanks to illuminated, bobbing buoys that mark your failed attempts. The offline game's colorful plastic pegs have been traded for intuitive touch controls, complete with a big red fire button just begging to be pressed. Other updates include the ability to shuffle your ship layout before starting a match, as well as a dedicated loadout screen, allowing you to pick 4 favorite weapons from your growing armory. The enhanced presentation and updated gameplay extends to Battleship's Netflix-exclusive islands as well. Rather than being restricted to the same game board, players progress to a number of varied locations, from a frigid mountain or a volcanic island to an ancient temple. Each new destination brings its own rewards and perks. Conquered every unlocked island and craving some stiffer competition? No problem, Captain. Netflix members can also participate in tournaments on brand new limited-time islands popping up each month. Play Battleship ad-free and with no in-app purchases and no extra fees with your Netflix subscription. Download it now via the App Store or Google Play Store to your mobile device.